Well, hello. It's a pleasure to meet you. My name is Mr. Berger, and while I am probably not the instructor for you in this particular course, I am a advanced placement government and politics teacher, and I've provided a series of videos, maybe two, three, or four, depending on how many your instructor is choosing to include in this class, that are going to be just basic introductory guides as you begin units of study and possibly an AP exam tip. Because you must remember that ultimately the purpose of this course is not to build your knowledge. It is assumed that the mere fact that you are in this course, the advanced placement course, that you will be doing the assignments, you will be doing the reading, you will be capturing the material, that you will understand. What you must appreciate is that this is a course designed at the end to have you competing against the top students in this curriculum to see who really has a 5, a 4, a 3 understanding of this level of material. So as you go through everything, you must keep in mind that your performance on the exams and the assignments is the best predictor we have of how you will do on the AP exam when that time comes. So you want to be consistent, you want to be performing at your best, and you want to be taking this very seriously. And what an amazing and interesting time to be taking this course with all the exciting things going on in American government and politics. So as you begin with the foundations of American government in this unit, it's going to introduce you to the study of American politics. It's going to present three important ways of looking at the American political system and examine the constitutional foundations and federal framework of American politics. The unit underpinnings of the United States government can be broken into four distinct areas. We're going to consider influences on the adoption of the Constitution. So you want to keep in mind the Enlightenment thinkers as well as you move into the Madisonian model. Second is separation of powers. You got to get this down now because throughout the course, as you're studying the various checks and balances, the issues of separation of powers will come into play invariably, frequently. And one example is how a bill becomes a law. Both houses of Congress pass the bill, and then it goes to the president, and he can check Congress, or he can sign that into the law. And the classic example is that Congress, if the president vetoes the bill, can override him. So you'll have to really appreciate all those details, and most specifically, towards the end of the course, when you move into the study of the federal bureaucracy, there are real separation of power issues when you're examining the regulatory agencies. And to fully appreciate the concerns on the type of things that these regulatory agencies do, you better have mastered issues of separation of powers because these become constitutional questions. And so, for example, when the Nuclear Regulatory Commission gets to make law through rules and regulations that require nuclear power plants to operate a certain way for safety, and then they determine that a nuclear power plant is not meeting their regulations that they have established, they can impose fines, penalties, and maybe even shut down the plant. So you can see that you get an agency that gets to run as judge, jury, and executioner, quite in contrast to what you're learning about right now regarding the Madisonian model. So keep all that in mind. And then you'll move into federalism. That is the foundation of power in this country. You know, which law is supreme? Is it state law or federal law? We fought a civil war over this matter. We fought a civil war over this matter, and we kind of resolved it. And so what if a state has adopted a marijuana policy where it's legal for either medicinal or recreational purposes. But the federal law, it's a class A or class 1 narcotic, illegal to possess, sell, or have on your possession. What happens then? And the unit will also look at theories of democratic government. Where does power derive from? What kind of groups? Elite, plural, hyperplural? Are there many groups? Where is the power derived from? So this is exciting stuff. Great foundational material here. And I look forward to introducing you to a few other topics as you move through the course. Thank you very much. Again, my name is Mr. Berger. Nice to meet you, and good luck.